Welcome back to Border Adventures. So let's lay all the cards on the table. The move to Switzerland hasn't worked out fantastically well so far, but I think we might be onto something. We've played a few more games. We are still unbeaten since the winter break. We are not a million miles away from the teams that are in a title battle. And today, we've got a tricky tie, granted, but a cup semi-final against Basel nonetheless. So, since the last episode where we beat Lausanne 4-2, we've not conceded a goal and we've got ourselves another 7 points. So we've got a 0-0 draw against Servette, beat St. Gallen 2-0 with goals from Harak and Llama, and beat Zurich 2-0 as well with goals from Tanguy Kawasi and Elia Petrelli. But today, a break from league action. We're against Basel, a very tough opponent in a Swiss Cup semi-final. We don't need to get to this cup final and win it to qualify for Europe. We're already, courtesy of our league form, in the Europa Conference League, but finishing third, as we're looking a good bet to do, would also get us into the Europa League proper, and we're not a million miles away from a little push for a Champions League with still Basel and Young Boys to play in the league. Who knows, but we're putting all of that on hold for today to try and qualify for a Swiss Cup final. We're going to send out an unchanged team for this game. Prieto's carrying a little bit of a niggle, but he's such a strong option for us at right back. We're going to try and nurse him through the game. And today is big because that would qualify us for a first cup final in Border Adventures. A chance for our first bit of silverware since way back when we win the Polish second division title. So we're the underdogs and that suits us down to the ground. Let's also tell everyone that we've got faith in them. And let's see if we can go out and make an impression against Switzerland's arguably biggest club. No neutral venues in the Swiss Cup, so Basel have home advantage as well, as if the odds weren't stacked against us enough. And we're underway and we're struggling for possession, and Basel have taken the game to us, it seems. But we've won a corner and we've swung it in. Llama will not celebrate because it's Llama after all and he's dead to me. But if he gets a goal that squeezes us into a Swiss Cup final, well, we might rethink. Their goalkeeper's not covered himself in glory there, and Llama right on top of him has nodded it home. Well, I think that goes down in the good start category, doesn't it? Okay, let's shout. Let's give them praise. They've come back out of straight away, and Von Bullmoose has nudged it, not around the post. That would be too conventional. He's nudged it straight to the feet of two onrushing players. To his credit, he somehow scrambled up and managed to get back on the ball, but that was more interesting keeping from Von Bullmoose. Okay, we're moving towards half-time. No more highlights, it seems. 1-0 lead at half-time. That's probably a little bit better than we could have hoped for. But let's do nothing other than warn them about complacency. We're already thinking substitutions. Neither winger is playing great. So let's make an early change. We'll get Ayagun off for Yeboah. No, we'll leave the wingers on the sides that they're on now. Ayagun would prefer to be on the left, but he is two-footed, so he should be able to play out there. Okay, we now need a little bit more because Basel have come back into the game and we've not done an awful lot. Not an awful lot of highlights until this point, but Basel have got the ball. Can we close them down and win it? We get close. We're letting them potter around on the edge of our area a little bit. Don't let them shoot from distance. They've got around the sides of us instead. And Von Bullmoose makes a little bit of a meal over what looked like a routine catch. Okay, don't judge me. We're throwing on the time wasting and we've still got 12 minutes left. Not even going to apologise for that. The Bobster's looking like he's carrying a bit of a knock, so we're going to swap him over. Ayagu now gets his wish and goes to his favoured left wing position. And we are in the 89th minute. And we're going to drop both the tempo and the passing, because this has been a pretty uneventful game that we're on the verge of winning. And we have. I don't know what that means for Llama now. Is he forgiven? Don't know. Maybe he is. We're going to say passionately, people had written us off. Don't know whether that's true. I don't read the Swiss papers, but we've beaten Basel 1-0. Not a classic, granted, but a goal from a corner from Llama, another clean sheet, and we have got a Swiss Cup final to look forward to, as well as potentially a couple of tasty games against Basel and Young Boys that could drag us into contention for a Champions League finish. So, who knows when we're going to come back. If we lose back-to-back games now against Lugano and Thun, I'm guessing it's not going to be until the Cup final. But hey, a couple more victories under our belt, and if the top two do drop any points, things might get interesting at the top of that table. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to give that video a thumbs up, well, I'm not going to say no, but please check out the descriptions, because there you'll find links to other creators who have got their own great FM20 content, who I'm sure would appreciate your support. And we're going to see you next time. I'm not sure for what game, but I can guarantee it's going to be an important one as we continue our border adventures.